Hi guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this beautiful event that we, YTTP Yoga to the People, were being invited by Artopus Collective and by Dor. We got a chance to talk a little bit about the concept of the piano flow. And the one thing that we always talk about in the practices is about the union. And I think it's such an incredible opportunity to try and really feel the union, not only inside, but with everything surrounding us. So in yoga today, when we say union, we talk about the union of the body and the mind and the heart and the soul. It's a very kind of a Western society kind of an idea. But the first idea of the union of the yoga was the union of the divine within and the divine surrounding me. And I think that to feel the idea of the piano flow is really the chance to connect the divine within me and the divine surrounding me, the music, the energy, the vibe. So often we try to accommodate ourselves to the energy surrounding us. That's something that we tend to do on a day-to-day basis. And every time we come to our yoga, we talk about accommodating ourselves to our center, to the energy that resides within. And today is an opportunity to see how the energy that resides within is actually shifting the space and shifting everything surrounding us. Because from our movements, from our breaths, Dor and myself will understand where the class is going. So we always say it's all about you guys. You guys are creating the yoga. You guys are creating, our community, our YTTP community. But even more so today, it is really all about you guys. So thank you so much for choosing to do this, beautiful experiment with us today, with Dor and with myself. And there are two ideas that we try to remind ourselves each and every time we make it to the mat here, or in yoga to the people in general. And the first idea is vibrational breath. So we choose to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth with any sort of a sigh, allowing ourselves to sigh the air out with a or kind of dropping ourselves into the body. Usually when we're facing a moment that is more challenging, we start to tighten up the body and the breath holds up everything inside as if we're putting a shield upon ourselves, that whatever it is that we're facing will bounce right away from us. Where actually that moment that we put this quote unquote shield on is a moment we put a blockage on top of the body and we don't allow the natural movement to happen. So when we come here, we change it around. And when we're facing a moment that is more challenging, we breathe all the way in, noticing what resonates and where, and then choosing to kind of soften everything all the way out, out, out. The second thing we think about is one breath, one movement. So we're really allowing ourselves to find the frequency that belongs to us today. That frequency will resonate inside our body and it will resonate in the space. And today, more than ever, it will resonate with everything that this space is building for us, the music and the energy. So these are the two things we think about. Let's start with our child's pose, Balasana. Place your hips to the heels. Relax your forehead down to the mat. Stretch the arms in front with your palms facing down. Or maybe place them by the sides of the body, palms facing up. Knees can be together or apart. See what feels better. Maybe bringing the knees together, allowing yourself to soften, giving the thighs a little squeeze, a little massage. Or maybe you want to move your knees further away from one another. Allow the body to soften and fall in between the legs, starting to open into our hip joints. And start to feel the energy of the notes of the music. When we start to come to our yoga, to our practice, we try to allow ourselves to feel more, to be more present and engaged in the moment. Not the moment that resides inside of our head, inside of our mind, but rather the moment that resides inside of our own body. This body that carries us all day, every day. That is carrying our thoughts, our expectations, our emotions, our sensations, our fears, our loves. It accommodates us in every minute of the day. And we kind of take it for granted in this culture. We choose to see it as a very obvious thing. My body works for me. And when we come to our yoga, we start to understand body doesn't work for me. Body works with me. I work with my body. I choose to become one, to become present inside the moment that is being created inside of my body through my own breath. So start to feel it. Notice your breath today. Is it more relaxed? Maybe it's still a little bit held. Allow yourself to fall further inwards. Feel the music as it moves through your body. And feel yourself moving the music by offering it an honest breath. A breath of freedom and care. What am I made out of with every inhale in? And what am I made out of with every exhale out? And then gently exhale all the air out of the body. Deflate yourself down further, deeper down to the mat. And then take a long and deep inhale in. Open your lungs and expand. And then start to walk your fingertips towards the front of the room. Let your elbows rise off the mat. Roots of the palms rise up. Palms will rise up off the mat. Creating two small teepees with both hands. Tuck your tailbone down back and low towards the back of the mat. Opening up into both different sides of the body. Big inhale in, expand. And sigh it out. We'll take on more of these sighs and try to feel as if, not as if, as it's becoming part of the music. Big inhale in, expand. Let it out. Give it this depth that the music needs, this bass line. And then allow yourself to move around. So you already started to feel the music inside the body. Now let it move your body. Move the hips from side to side. Roll the forehead on the mat. And then gently start to move yourself all the way through to your tabletop position. Placing the shoulders over the wrists and the hip joints over the knees. Feel yourself engaging the abdomens, pressing away with the palms. Then on an inhale, drop the belly, send the sit bones up, open chest, open throat, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the navel in, round the spine, drop the head heavy down. Inhale, belly drops, sit bones reach, chest opens, throat opens, look up. Exhale, pull the navel in, round the spine, open between the shoulder blades. Inhale, cow. Exhale, catch. Inhale, cow. Exhale, catch. Keep on moving through your own cow-cat moments. Start to build the music for you. Signal to the music with your body rather than the other way around. Let your body dictate the music. And then gently bring yourself back to center, straight neutral spine. Send the right arm all the way up. Open your chest to the right wall. Stack your shoulders one on top of the other. Look up. And exhale, thread the needle. Bring the right arm underneath the left. Placing right shoulder, right cheek onto the mat. Looking towards left side. Send the left fingers all the way up towards the ceiling. Look up to find an extra twist in your spine. And then send the arm in front of you towards the front of the space. Keep walking with your fingers forward and then tuck your toes under and send your left toes all the way back behind you, straightening the left leg back behind you, straightening the left arm in front of you, opening towards left side body. And if it feels right, press into the arm and the palm and lift your left leg off the mat. Inhale and exhale, place the knee back down. Send the left fingers up, look up towards the ceiling and place the palm next to your face on the left side. Press away with the left palm to open up the right arm again. Open it up towards right wall. Take an inhale and then swing it from the back all the way towards the front. Right arm in front, left leg back. Fingers in front, thumb up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Bend at the left knee. Grab your left foot with your left hand from big toe side. Then look towards the front. Try to stiffen your shoulders to look again towards the front of the room. Press through the left palm. Kick your left knee up. Open the chest towards the front. Maybe look up. Take an inhale. Beautiful, guys. And exhale, right arm in front, left leg back. Lengthen through. Take an inhale. And place the palm in the knee down. Left arm all the way up. Open your chest to the left wall. Stack the shoulders. Grow up. And exhale, thread the needle. Bring the left arm underneath the right. Placing left shoulder, left cheek onto the mat. Right fingers will rise all the way up. Look up. Take another twist through the spine. And relax the arm in front of you towards the front of the room. Travel with your fingers forward, then tuck the right toes under. Travel with your leg back, lengthening through right side body. Starting with toes down onto the mat. And then if it feels right, lift the right leg off the mat. Engage your abdomens. Inhale. And exhale, place the knee back down. Send right fingers all the way up high. Look up towards the ceiling. And place the palm next to your face on the right side. Press through, send the left arm up, open the chest again towards left side, and swing it from the back to the front. Left arm in front, right leg back. Feel yourself hugging the rib cage in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee. Grab your foot from big toe side. Send your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Look towards the front. Kick from the knee. Lift yourself up. Press through the right palm. Maybe look up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale and kick. And exhale. Left arm in front, right leg back. Lengthen through. And bring the palm, bring the knee down. Bring yourself all the way back to sitting on your heels. Swing the arms all the way up. Look up. Interlace the fingers. Release the index finger. Press the roots of the palms together. Take an inhale in and send it in front of you. Try to let your arms rise over the head so we don't think down, we think forward. And when gravity is going to kick in, try to bring your forehead to touch the mat before fingers and arms will. Keep on sending your buttocks back to your heels. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Lift yourself back up to sitting. Take an inhale and relax the arms on both different sides of the body. Bring the palms behind you. Fingers will look towards the body. And squeeze your hips forward. Drop the head heavy. Maybe look behind you. Inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself back down. Bring the palms together to touch. Tuck the toes under. And lift your knees off the mat. Inhale, press through the balls of the feet. Lift yourself all the way up to standing. Heels up, rise up. And exhale, fall down. Drop your heels down to the mat. Grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Sway from side to side like a Raggedy Ann or Andy. And this is not an in-between moment. This is a moment. When was the last time you told yourself to let go and you did something active about it? So soften, let go, and be as committed to it as much as you are committed to more vigorous moments. On the next inhale, walk your hands on your shins, maybe up to thighs. Halfway lift, straight back. Crown of the head reaching forward, chin away from chest, lengthen. Exhale, soften down, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Send the fingers up. Soften the shoulders down. Press the heels down to the mat. Pull navel in, tuck tailbone under. If you haven't done so already, close your eyes. Notice how the notes resonates inside your body. And notice how the breath resonates inside. Take this moment in and get bigger. Don't stand, but rise. On an inhale, open your eyes. Squeeze the hips forward, send the heart up, reach back, follow your fingers back. And exhale, palms together, hinge at the hips, soften down, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, squeeze the hips forward, send the heart up, reach back. Exhale, soften down, forward fold. Keep on moving on your own pace. One breath, one movement. One more time, and then we all meet in a forward fold. Soften down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms onto the mat. Walk your feet back into your upper push-up plank. Shoulders over wrists, heels back, crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, lower it down. Left foot up. Lower it down. Right foot up. Lower it down. Left foot up. Lower it down. Right foot up. Bring the knee between the arms and send your foot back. Left foot up. Knee between the arms and send it back. Right foot up. Knee between the arms. Send it back. Left foot up. Knee between the arms and send it back. Drop the knees down. Bend the elbows on both different sides of the body. Then shine your heart forward. Roll your shoulders back. Let go of the toes of the feet. Look up. And exhale. Tuck toes under. Sit bones up high. Downer facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Creating this upside down V shape in the body. Sit bones are reaching up. Back of the legs are reaching towards the back of the room. And press through your palms. Soften your shoulders down your back. Inhale, right leg all the way up and back behind you. Send it towards the back of the room. Press through in the palms. Drop the head heavy. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, bend the knee, flex the foot as if you're trying to stand on the ceiling. Keep sending your foot up without opening the hip quite yet. Inhale. Exhale, now open your hips. Stack your hips one on top of the other. Send your right hip up. And then if it feels right, flip your dog into wild thing. Right foot outside, left outer edge of the mat. Both feet will look towards the back of the room. Squeeze your buttocks high and maybe lift your right heel off the mat. Beautiful, guys. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arm back down. Send the right leg up and back behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach it up and back. Look in front. And then bring the foot all the way between the palms. Make sure the foot got all the way through. Drop the back knee down. Let go of the back toes. And start to walk your foot towards the right edge of the mat. Toes out, heel in. Take your palm, bring it into the inner part of your thigh. Send your leg all the way towards the right side. Maybe look behind you if it feels rewarding. Through the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, bring both palms down. Bring your foot to the center of the mat again. And start to shift the weight back and forth. The next time we'll move forward, we'll pause there, dropping our hips down. Swing the arms all the way up, palms together to touch. Drop your hips forward as much as you can. Take an inhale. And then bring the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers. Release index finger. Start to travel with your index fingers towards your back leg, maybe all the way to the back of your back knee. Inhale. And exhale, send your palms forward one more time. Bend through the left knee, strain the right leg, look in front. Lift your toes off the mat. And gently start to send your heel all the way forward towards the front. Make sure we're staying at center so we don't have to drop all the way down. We're keeping ourselves where we feel that we're comfortable at staying instead of collapsing down. Let your body speak to you. Don't say to your body what it needs to do. Let it tell you what it wants to do. One more breath here. Let it out. And send your foot all the way back in between the palms. Tuck the left toes under. Lift your left knee off the mat. And send the right fingers all the way up high, opening up towards the right side. Take an inhale in. And then send your right fingers back, left fingers forward, open into your twist. Palms are looking towards right wall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right palm to your left leg. Left fingers up high. Inhale. Exhale, back to the twist. Take another inhale. And then swing both of your arms all the way up to your high lunge. The back heel is lifted all the way through, looking towards the back of the room. Inhale, look up. Exhale, send the arms back behind you, airplane wings. Interlace the fingers, try to press the roots of the palms together. Chin away from chest, look towards the front. Take another inhale, open at the heart. And exhale, send the arms in front of you, lengthen through. Shift the weight back and forth. And then press into the right foot, send your left knee all the way up towards your chest. Inhale, send the knee up. Exhale, kick from the heel forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. And then hinge at the hips. Send the fingers in front, the leg back behind you into your warrior 3. If you find balance, try to think about dropping the left hip down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bring your palms all the way down to your standing split. Look down at the mat or at your foot. Bring the right palm to grab the right ankle. And maybe play around with balance. Bring the left palm to grab the right ankle as well. Play around. Inhale, palms down. And exhale, bring the left foot next to the right. Feet are parallel to one another. Bend one knee and then the other. Let go of any tension. Place 2 fists in between your feet. Hug your fists with your feet. Inhale, halfway lift straight back. Lengthen the crown of the head forward, body forward. Exhale, soften through. Inhale, hips down, arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sitting down low into our invisible chair. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. Send your knees all the way further back. And then send yourself down and under. We don't squeeze our booty out. We're tucking it all the way under. Feel this hugging of the rib cage inwards. Keep on breathing into the moment. Close your eyes. You're creating this moment. So if this is not what your body wants to facilitate, drop down. If you can still hold the moment, if you can still hold the music, keep yourself here. Inhale, straighten the legs, swing the arms up, look back. And exhale all the way down, forward fold. Beautiful breaths, guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms on the mat. Walk your feet back, upper push-up plank. This time, if it feels right, we'll keep our knees up as long as it doesn't make us drop down in our hips and drop our buttocks down. Inhale, press away. Exhale, bend your elbows, send the elbows back, squeeze the arms into the body halfway through, knees up if it's available. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Roll the shoulders back, open at the chest. If knees were up, keep your hips up now, look up. And exhale, tuck toes under, sit bones up. Down or facing dog. Such beautiful breaths, guys. Let's take one all together. Exhale all the air out. Deep inhale in. Let it out. Left leg all the way up and back behind you, starting with length. Sending it towards the back of the room. The hip is looking down. Inhale, send it back. And exhale, bend the knee, flex the foot as if you're trying to stand on the ceiling. Keep sending your kneecap up high without opening the hip. Inhale. And exhale, now open your hips, stack your hips one on top of the other, send your left hip up, up, up. And then allow yourself to flip the dog, bring the left foot outside right outer edge of the mat. Yes, exactly, guys. Press both of your feet to the mat, send your arm all the way up, reach, and maybe lift your left heel off the mat. Inhale. And exhale, bring your palm back down, send your left leg up and back behind you. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, reach it up, look in front, and bring the foot all the way between your hands. Make sure it got all the way between the palms. Drop the right knee down, let go of the right toes, and start to walk your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Toes out, heels in. Allow your hips to drop. Bring your left palm, press into your inner thigh. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, both palms down. Bring your foot to center and start to shift the weight back and forth. The next time we'll move forward, we'll pause there. Swing the arms up. Press the left foot to the mat. Drop your hips. Take an inhale. And then bring the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers other way around, so the way that it feels a little awkward. Other thumb on top. And start to walk your index fingers back. Maybe all the way through to the back of your right knee. Inhale. And exhale, send yourself forward. Bend the right knee, strain the left leg. Bring the palms back if you need. Lift your left toes. Look in front, open at the chest. And start to send your heel all the way forward. Create the movement from within. Don't think about the end line. Don't think about the end result where I want to take my foot, but what do I feel that is right for my body? Soften through. Don't hold the tension out in the jaw or the tongue. Another inhale in. And let it out. Start to send your foot all the way back in between the palms. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee off the mat. Send your left fingers all the way up. Stack your hips. Take another inhale. And then left fingers back, right fingers forward. Notice we're not collapsing down to our flexibility. We're pressing through the feet, pulling our navel all the way inwards so that we have a really nice wide angle between the left leg and the upper body, so there's more room to twist into. Left palm to right leg, right fingers all the way up. Take an inhale. Exhale back into the twist. Inhale, open. And then swing both of your arms up, coming into our high lunge. Back heel is lifted. Take an inhale. And then swing the arms back behind you. Airplane wings. Interlace the fingers. Open your chest. Press the roots of the palms together. Inhale. And exhale, send it in front of you. Keep on lengthening through your torso. Shift the weight back and forth. Press into the left foot. Send your right knee all the way up high towards your chest. Inhale up. Exhale, kick from the heel forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale, take it up. And then hinge at the hips one more time. Send the right leg back. And the fingers all the way in front of you. Lengthen through. Warrior 3. And then bring your palms down. Send your left leg all the way up high into your standing split. Bring the palms closer to your foot. And then grab your left ankle with your left palm. Maybe start to play. And bring the right palm to grab the left ankle as well. Inhale, kick, bring the palms down. And then bring your right foot to meet the left. Feet are parallel to one another. Bend both knees. Place 2 fists in between your feet. Hug your fists with your feet, anatomical hips width. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, soften down, forward fold. Inhale, hips down, arms up. Second set, Utkatasana. Send your hips back. Send your fingers up and forward. Pull the navel in. Close the eyes. Take an inhale and relax down. We'll take one more of those, but I ask you now to close the eyes and bring a smile to your face. Inhale, hips down, arms up. Third time, Utkatasana, chair pose. And with your mouth smiling, notice you feel this fiery sensation in the legs, in the abdomens, maybe in the arms. Kind of like when we fall in love or when we get really good news. Our body loves to feel. So don't let your mind clinch into this moment. Embrace it in. Feel the fire and let it move you and open you up. Notice how the body temperature has changed. Middle of the winter and it feels like middle of the summer. Sit lower. Reach up higher. Learn a new edge in your life. Embrace this moment right here, right now. I'm not staying here because I need. I'm staying here because I'm learning a little bit more about the possibilities that resides inside of this vessel of mine. And I choose to accommodate the sensations of my vessel with a real, honest breath. Sit lower. Reach up higher. Strain the legs. Reach up. Rise up. Look back. Send yourself back. And exhale. Fall down. Forward fold. Interlace the fingers and the nape of the neck. Soften from side to side. Let go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms onto the mat. Walk your feet back. Move through your flow. Upper plank to lower plank. Knees down or up. Upper facing dog. Lift your thighs off the mat. Look up. Exhale all the way back to downer facing dog. What am I made out of today? What are the sensations that are rising up? What are the moments that I am starting to connect to more as I listen inwards? On the next inhale, reach the right leg all the way up and back behind you. Exhale, bring the foot in between the palms. This time, rotate the back heel down. 2 feet are on the mat. Swing the arms up. Warrior one. Rotate pinkies inwards. Soften your shoulders down. Press through both of your feet so you feel inner thighs doing the work. And we're starting to rotate our hips towards the front. So left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, open. And exhale, open it up to your warrior two. Send your middle fingers in 2 different directions. Knee on top of ankle. Palms are looking down so that we can feel more length in between the 2 sides body. Beautiful. One of the biggest self-expression asanas poses we have. And usually, very quickly into this warrior two, we kind of want to drop our arms. Even though legs are doing as much of a hard work, it's the arms we want to drop down, and it's because we're not used to open up the chest and the heart in this way. So when your mind is trying to tell you, I really want to drop my arms, keep them up and notice this new tingling in the chest. Can I work with my vulnerability today? Inhale, flip your front palm, send it towards the front, then all the way up and back into your peaceful warrior. Press your left palm into left leg. Send right fingers further up and back behind you. Soften through the shoulders. Sit low into the lunge. Inhale, reach it up and back. And exhale, bring yourself back into your warrior two. Straighten both legs. Notice butt is not collapsing towards the back of the room or behind you. It's tucked right under. Flip the palm to look towards the left wall. And then once again, lower yourself down. Left fingers up. The back of your right palm is pressed against the inner right leg. Look up if it's available in your neck. Inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back up. Rotate the right toes to look towards the left wall. Both feet are now parallel to one another. And then bring your palms together. Press the palms into one another. Tuck your tailbone under. Take an inhale. And on an exhale, bring the palms to the hips and hinge at the hips. Find for first your straight back, send the crown of the head forward, and then soften all the way down, palms down to the mat. Drop the head heavy. Maybe grab both of your ankles from the outer edge of the leg, sending the crown of the head further down, sending sit bones up. So it's not about sending the legs back. It's about folding upper body on top of the legs. So think, yes, guys, sit bones up. Drop upper body down. Inhale, palms back to the hips. And then lift yourself all the way up. Rotate the right toes to look towards the front of the room. Bring the left foot a little bit further towards the right foot. Both toes will look towards the front. So both of our bikini bones are looking towards the front of the room. Then grab opposite elbow with opposite hand behind you. Take an inhale and send the crown of the head forward. Notice we're pressing through both feet, pulling the navel in. We're not collapsing down in our lower back. Inhale, send yourself back up. Send the left foot to meet the right. Bring the arms all the way up and together to touch. Notice which is left and which is right. I'm going to mirror you guys. We're going to do the same side. Wrap the right underneath and around the left into your eagle wrap. If you can, palms are facing one another. If it's too much, back of the palms, or just hug your shoulder blades. From here, start to sit down low all the way back to the heels. Move all of the weight into the left foot. Wrap the right over and around. Single wrap or double wrap. If you find the double wrap, flex your toes. Inhale, send your elbows up. Exhale, bring your elbows down to your right thigh. Unravel the right leg. Send the right leg back behind you. Send the elbows towards the front. Inhale. And exhale the foot all the way down, back. Send the elbows up. Look up. And unravel the palms. Send them back behind you. Airplane wings. Inhale, swing the arms up. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, airplane wings. Inhale, look up, look back. And exhale, both palms down. Bring your left foot back and move through your flow. Upper plank to lower plank. Upper facing dog. Shine the heart, look up. All the way back to your downer facing dog. Left leg all the way up and back behind you. Exhale, bring your foot in between your hands. Rotate the back heel down. Both feet are pressed against the mat. Reach, rise up. Warrior one. Right hip forward, left hip back. Knee on top of ankle. Soften through the shoulders. Let go of your facial muscles. Take an inhale in. And exhale, blossom open, warrior two. Knee and toes are still looking towards the front of the room. Open into the hips. Engage your fingers. Send them in both different directions. Feel this expansion in the chest. Let it in. You're creating this moment. Make it yours. What does it mean to be so open today for me? To not securing my heart by crossing my arms, putting them on my chest. Inhale, flip your front palm. Send it towards the front of the room, then all the way up and back. Find this peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Press the right palm into right leg in order to send left fingers further up to start with. Move the ribs away from one another and then back. Reach up, reach back. Inhale. And exhale, bring yourself back. Warrior 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, strain both legs. Tuck your tailbone under. Flip the left palm. Let it look towards right wall. Hinge at the hips. Press the back of your left palm into the inner left leg. Maybe look up towards the ceiling if it's available. Inhale. And exhale, bring yourself back up. Rotate the left toes to look towards the right. This time toes out and heel in. Tuck your tailbone down under. Bring the palms together. Sit down low. Notice we're not sending the butt back or forward, right underneath us. The knees are opening up. They're not collapsing inwards. Inhale, lift your left heel off the mat and place it down. Right heel off the mat. Place it down. Both heels up. Try to sit even lower, down and under. And then strain both legs. Drop your heels down. Rotate the left toes. Bring the right foot closer. Right toes are looking towards the front of the room. And then bring the arms behind you. Grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. The other way from what you did on the right side. Press into your back foot. Tuck your tailbone under. Take an inhale, open. And exhale, send the crown of the head forward. Chin away from chest. Press through. Pull your navel in. Inhale. And exhale, bring yourself back up. Swing the arms up. Bring the feet together to touch. The palms together to touch. Notice which is left and which is right. Wrap the left underneath and around the right. Bring your palms together to touch or hug your broad shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale, sit down low. All of the weight into the right foot. Wrap the left over and around. Single wrap or double wrap. Flex your toes if you have that double wrap. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring your elbows down to your left thigh and unravel the legs, send it back behind you as you're sending your elbows in front. Inhale. Exhale, bring the foot all the way behind you. Send the elbows up, look up. Exhale, unravel the arms, send them back behind you. Palms are looking down. Inhale, reach up, look back. Exhale, arms behind, palms looking down. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then bring both of your palms down. Bring your foot back and move through your flow. Upper plank to lower plank. Upper facing dog. Shine the heart and open. All the way back into your downer facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take one of those all together. Exhale all the air out. Deep inhale in. And let it out. Beautiful, guys. Gently drop your knees down to the mat. Cross your heels under. Bring yourself back to sitting. Send yourself a little forward if you need to. And we'll come to a moment of quiet sitting. One hand to the heart and one to the stomach. Tuck your chin in. Feel your heartbeats. Feel your belly breaths. Feel how much the body temperature had changed before and how much it's changing again. Nothing has changed but ourselves. How quickly and how drastically we can feel a change that moves inside. And we're creatures of habits, so we're quite afraid of change. We tend to not notice the change that rises from within. You know how sometimes something you really like to do doesn't feel so good, and we're so afraid of that moment. We give ourselves all the excuses why it doesn't feel so good today, but I still really like it. I still really need it. But sometimes we don't. And that's scary because it means that we need to rediscover ourselves. And in order to rediscover myself, I need to keep myself open and available for pain, maybe for loneliness, but also I keep myself open to experience major joy. I keep myself open to find out new things about who I am. So embrace this change here. Treat it with compassion. Take a big inhale in. Beautiful. Gently relax the arms on both different sides of the body. And then bring the left knee to come to the center of the mat. And then bring the right leg all the way over and around. So we have both knees stacked, one on top of the other. If it's too much, press your right foot to the mat. Let your knee go all the way up, looking up towards the ceiling. If possible, we're sending the right foot back, trying to place the knees one on top of the other. We don't sit on top of our feet. We let the feet move further away, allowing our buttocks to drop down. From here, send your right arm all the way up. Bend at the elbow. Bend at the left elbow. Try to find your fingers. If you can't find the fingers, grab your shirt. If you're able to find your fingers, lock them together. Take an inhale, open. And exhale, fall forward. Opening our hips. Finding whatever resides within. Inhale, lift yourself up. Send the right palm up. Relax the arm down. And relax the left palm down. Roll yourself back just a little bit so you feel your sit bones. Not rolling all the way to the sacrum, but just the sit bones. And send your legs up. Open them up. Take an inhale. And then drop the right leg down. Knee to the center of the mat. And then wrap the left over, bringing the knees to stack one on top of the other, or pressing the left foot to the mat. Inhale, left arm all the way up. Bend at the elbow. Bend at the right elbow. Try to find your fingers, lock them together, or grab your shirt. Take an inhale. And exhale, relax yourself forward. If your foot is pressed down and the knee is looking up, keep yourself straight, opening up towards the front. Inhale, look up, lift yourself up. Send left fingers up, relax them down, and relax the right palm down. Bring the palms behind you, fingers will look towards the body. Roll yourself back to your sit bones. Send the legs up. Take an inhale. And then bring your feet together. Send the arms all the way up. Palms are looking towards one another, Navasana. Bring the palms together. Take an inhale. And then send yourself towards the right side. Try to look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the left leg, towards the back. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Inhale, center, separate the palms. Inhale, knee, bring the knees into the chest. Exhale, lengthen, lower, and hover. Inhale, knees into the chest. Exhale, lengthen, lower, and hover. Inhale, knees in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, knees in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, knees in. Exhale, lengthen. Keep yourself here. Scissor kick the legs. Send the arms in front. Behind you, all the way. And relax yourself down to the mat. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. Grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Tuck the chin in to open into the back of the neck. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, sway from side to side. Giving the spine, the back, the sacrum a massage. Relax your feet down to the mat. Keep your knees bent. Bring the feet as close as you can to the buttocks. Arms are in both different sides of the body. Palms looking down. Take an inhale. And on an exhale, squeeze through your hips. Lift yourself up. Press your feet down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower down. Move your knees from side to side. We'll move to one more half bridge here. Bring the feet closer to the body. Palms are in both different sides, looking down. Take an inhale. And exhale, press through the feet, through the palms. Lift yourself up. If you're able to lift yourself high enough, bring the arms underneath the body. Interlace the fingers. Press your feet down. Send your knees up. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, relax yourself down. Once again, move the knees from side to side. And we'll move to one more half bridge or wheel. If you want to move into your wheel, we bring the palms on both different sides of the body. The fingers will look towards our body. Try to bring the elbows closer to one another. Don't let them collapse. Exhale all the air out wherever you are, half bridge or wheel. And then on an inhale, squeeze the hips up. Press yourself through. Grab my ankles. Grab my ankles. Yes. And gently drop all the way down. Bring the knees one more time to your chest. Hug yourself. Other palm on top of opposite elbow. Roll from side to side. And then grab both feet with both hands. hands. Open up, happy baby, dead bug pose. Sway from side to side. Soften through. Stick your tongue out, go and then relax yourself all the way down. Arms are either by the sides of the body, palms facing up. To keep on feeling, opening up into the space, sharing the energy. Or one hand to the heart and one to the stomach. If you need to close your own circle of energy, if you need this intimate moment inside. This is not where practice ends. This is where it starts. For 60 moments, we move through the body and the breath in order to prepare ourselves to this moment right here. So keep yourself open to feel, open to move. Everything is as heavy as it can be. Feel yourself falling down, dropping down to the mat. Bones, muscles, joints, flesh, fascia. But breath stays light. It keeps on moving. The movement is still alive inside. Let it caress your body from within. Let it keep you open to the change. What am I made out of with every inhale in? And what am I made out of with every exhale out? Let the music travel through your body. Let it resonate inside. lying here in your final Shavasana. Just leave one ear open for announcements. First and most important is a huge thank you for sharing your body and yourself with one another, with myself, with Dor this afternoon. As most of you know, Yoga to the People is a donation-based studio and initiative. So everything we do is donation-based, meaning that it is you guys, it is your acts of kindness, of compassion, of care that you leave for us in our box, that keeps us alive, that keeps us creating magic and new spaces with new ideas, offering yoga to whoever needs it, to whoever wants it, rather than whoever can afford it. So thank you so much for creating this community, for building it with us. And we'll end our practice with a quote and a collective breath. And I think this one resonates a lot with the idea of moving through music that resides within and offering ourselves to reevaluate how much we take care, we manifest, we move everything that surrounds us. It's called I Wanted to Change the World. When I was a young man, I wanted to change the world. I found it was difficult to change the world, so I tried to change my nation. When I found I couldn't change the nation, I began to focus on my town. I couldn't change the town. And as an older man, I tried to change my family. Now as an old man, I realized the only thing I can change is myself. And suddenly I realized that if long ago I had changed myself, I could have made an impact on my family. My family and I could have made an impact on our town. Their impact could have changed the nation. And I could indeed have changed the world. Exhale all the air out one more time. Take the longest, the deepest, the most luxurious breath of your day, of your week yet. Let it out. Gently bring some movements to fingers, to toes. Bring yourself back into the physical reality of self you are. And in your own time, roll onto your right side. Keep yourself in a fetal position for a couple of moments. The first, the most primal position we were ever at. So give yourself a moment. It really feels comforting. And then in your own time, through your own breath, come one more time to sitting in whatever way that's most comfortable for you. Bring the palms together to touch. Tuck your chin in, close your eyes. Thank yourself for creating the moments, for creating the practice, for making room inside your body to everything you are today. We'll end with one chant of Om,
In we believe that we hold all the notes, so we'll hear Dor playing a little bit and see how the resonates within the music. So we'll start with exhaling everything out. Take a big inhale in. Bow your chin in. Send yourself love and compassion and care for everything you've built in these 60 moments of work. Inhale in. And let it out. Namaste.
Thank you so much, guys. That was so magical, the energy that you brought into the room. Thank you so much, Dor, for accommodating us and creating this beautiful scenery. So this is all, you guys. Give yourself a moment here. Don't, rush to the other things you still need to do. We have vegan cake and kombucha if you want to indulge in a little bit more, or beer. I don't know. It's Friday, so that's totally fine. So take your time, and we'll be waiting for you at the door with the donations. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Dor.